So we're going to talk a little bit about Bitcoin right now, and we're going to look at the crypto market as a whole. Our crypto market is starting to look like it's going to cool down. Now, I know this week, actually, we saw prices going good. Finally, the month of December, we saw prices start to turn around. Now, earlier on, I mentioned to my private community, I'm like, you guys, if you look at the historical performance of crypto for the last 12 years, we've rarely had three negative months consecutively for October, November, December, right? You guys can see the chart. Last time this happened was in 2018. Now we're in 2025, right? So the chances of December being a negative month is really, really slim. That's why I'm leaning toward December potentially being a really positive month for us. And it's really going to be determined within the next few weeks. So now when it comes to our TA, we're going to cover a few different crypto projects. So we're going to cover Bitcoin, we're going to cover Ethereum, we're going to do XRP, we're going to do BNB, we're going to do Solana, and obviously I'm going to open it up to you guys. I'm going to open it up to the squad, the gang, and then you guys let me know what crypto you want to talk about. There's some major things that we have to break down. Number one, we got to give a shout out to XRP. Shout out to the XRP gang. Because the XRP ETF is crushing it 13 days consecutive, closing at $1 billion milestone. So that is pretty good. Now, even though the price of XRP isn't moving that much, and it really comes down to Bitcoin, right? The fact that XRP made it back above $2 is really good. So we're going to talk about what I potentially see, and if you're someone who's looking to buy XRP, what are the key prices you're going to look out for? Now, we're also going to talk a little bit about this, and this is massive. And I'll tell you guys a little gem that a lot of people aren't mentioning when it comes to this article and how important this is. This news that just happened, I think, is going to make the airdrop that Coinbase has even more popular and even more significant. Because we know Base, right? Base founded by Coinbase, they're doing something very special. So I think this is going to be massive for people that are new to crypto. It's going to do two things. Number one, make it easier for people to make money. And then it's going to do a second thing where those of us who are actually locked into the crypto market, you're now in position to make even more profit because of this announcement. All right. So now that's kind of the intro of everything we're going to discuss. Now let's actually dive into everything, and we're going to start off by talking about Mama Bitcoin. All right, we're going to see how Mama Bitcoin is doing. Any questions you guys have, to drop your questions in the comments, and then we're going to get started. All right, so Mama Bitcoin is looking good. She's been taking care of herself. Mama Bitcoin's been taking care of herself. She's been journaling, getting her beauty sleep, going to the gym, doing her Pilates classes. Like, she's looking really good. So what I mean by Mama Bitcoin's looking good. What's up, Juan? What's up, Barem? Everybody here. So this is what I mean by Bitcoin's looking really good. We saw prices drop all the way down here. And this was the point where we really saw prices finally bottomed out. Now, let me get rid of this RSI for a second. And I want everyone to see this, right? This was 80K Bitcoin. This was a 80K Bitcoin. Ever since we dropped within that range, what happened? Prices ran up, boom. We hit that level of resistance, right? Now, if we zoom in closely, we hit it, a little ting, came back down, attempted to get rejected, ting again, and now we move back towards the bottom side, and now we're running back up. Here's what a lot of people are missing. I want you guys to lock in on this. This area right here is a stinking strong area of resistance support. If prices can break above here, we are really good. We're in a really great position. All right. If prices can break above here, sooner or later, we are going to break above this point. I don't know when, but if price can break above here, it's great. And this is why. If I zoom out and I show you guys, look how strong this area is, right? If you look right here, every time we came up here, rejected, boom, came down. We hit this area again, right? Let me get rid of that, boom. We hit this area again, bam, rejection, boom, prices came down. If we take this exact area, we go all the way back. You guys, this line goes all the way back to 2024. Look at it. Bitcoin struggled right here. Boom, consolidation, bomb, ran back up. We can go even further. This is 2024, you guys. 2024, like I said, this gold area is so important. Prices came back down, attempted to hold, fake out, came back up. Multiple point of contact. All of this multiple point of contact, meaning it's going to be very difficult for prices to break above. But When we break above, if we break above, and I'm leaning toward, first of all, thank you for all the likes that are coming in right now, you guys. I appreciate the likes. I see all the love you guys are showing me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very much, you guys. I appreciate that. Nana, what's up, Nana? How you been? How you been? It's been a while. I'm just seeing you right now. Okay, so now back to what I was saying. So if BTC can get above this area, I am very happy. I am very happy. Remember, this is like a key, like this is like, this is that key level, bro. Like that significant level. All right. Now, Naicke, what about XRP? What about Solana? I know, you guys. I know. What about the other cryptos? You guys, if Bitcoin pumps, our Solana is going to pump. Our BNB is going to pump. Our Ethereum is going to pump. Our Tron is going to pump. Our ADA is going to pump, right? Your Sui is going to pump. Whatever. Our Arrow is going to pump. Like, every crypto is going to pump. It's all based on what happens right here, right? Now, here is the thing that people do have to know, all right? Jeez. Now, here's the thing that everyone has to know is really important, okay? Right now, we're seeing like we're getting rejected and prices are moving towards the downside. If we move towards the downside, expect prices to come back within the 80K price range. So just be aware of that. Expect price. Yo, who's giving me all these likes? Hold on. Let me actually go on TikTok right now on my phone because I can't even see. The software I'm using doesn't let me see who's giving me all these likes. And I want to see who's out here showing so much love. So I can say thank you to everybody. Okay. Let me switch up real quick. Let me go here. Voila. There. Now I can see everybody properly because I see you guys smashing that like button and I appreciate it. All right. Whoa, the chat is quiet. Quiet chat. Nice meeting you. Nice content. Thank you, Juan. I appreciate that. Juan. All right. So now let's talk about, we're going to finish talking about we're going to do TA, you guys. I'm not doing the regular baby level TA. Like I'm actually going to, we're going deep in it. Well, all right. We're just going deep in the TA. All right. That's what I meant to say. That's all I was saying. That's all I meant. We're just going deep in the TA. That came out. We're going deep in the TA. All right. We're going to do, all right. So we're going to deep in technical analysis in Bitcoin, deep in technical analysis in, you guys, that was a joke. My wife saw that, she'll be like, what are you doing? Wifey would have been like, what are you doing? Okay, my bad. All right, so with Bitcoin, I won't be surprised. Juan's laughing too. I won't be surprised if Bitcoin ends up coming down towards this range right here, right? And I just want to be prepared, right? So side note, I want everyone to know, we're going to finish with Bitcoin, then we're going to move on to Ethereum, then Solana, then we're going to do BNB. And then I want to talk about some important news that's actually affecting the market right now and kind of how I see the crypto market and just the money-making opportunity that's in the market. Because I feel like there's a lot right now. Like there's a lot if you know what you're looking for. Nah, I'm not, bro. That's not what I'm thinking about. That's not what I'm thinking about. Come on, bro. Make this G-rated. Make this G-rated, bro. G-rated. I'm a family man, you guys. I'm married. Got wife. Got kids. I'm a family man. That just came out weird. Okay, so here's what I'm looking at when I see BTC. All right, BTC can get rejected, and like I said, it could potentially go to the 80K price range. Now, here's what I see that is negative. Right? Here's what I see that is negative: is that this pattern, whenever I see prices, yeah, Teen, I'm happy to hear you're a family man too, bro. You're married with a wife and kids. So here's what I see. Is that there's very, very high chance prices might move like this, right? We might go boom, 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 and then we might break even lower. Like this might happen, right? Like prices might move. Hang on, let me move the screen because you guys can't see it. Hang on. Boom. This might happen. This might happen, right? So just be prepared. But the way I'm viewing it is that if we break towards the bottom side within this level, I consider that a good buy the dip opportunity, right? I consider it a good buy the dip opportunity. I won't buy a lot. I'm not going to buy a lot, right? I'm not going to buy a lot. And the reason why I won't buy a lot is because of this. Because there is a chance, even if prices break below here, right? It may come back to touch this area. Naicke, what makes you think don't come back to touch this area? Watch this. Check this, you guys. All right, take a peek at this. All right, if we look at it from more of a long-term perspective, look at this, right? Isn't this very interesting? Look at this. Boom, boom, boom. If you look at it, let me remove this chart right here. I want you guys to see this. If you look at it from a long-term perspective, prices actually came down, hit this zone, boom, and then it came back down towards here. So you can easily view this as a double bottom, right? We guys know how the double bottom typically moves. For those of you who don't know, it typically will go like this. Boom, hits this area, comes back, hits this area again, and then starts to move back towards the upside, right? So boom, hit, come back, hit it again, and then it moves back toward the upside. So we can be in that position where there's potential double bottom and we could potentially see prices go back down. But the thing with the double bottom is what I'm saying is that it may hit here and then move lower and even here. That's why I'm saying if you're going to buy right now, make sure you do a small buy. And then make sure your second buy, that's your bigger buy, right? That's your larger buy. That's your larger buy. So then it lowers your average cost because with prices going down, and this is why this crash felt so intense. Like people are like, oh, crypto's crashing. Like, what's going on? It's only because it didn't bounce. Usually, like, look, guys, look at this. Look how ginormous this stinking drop is, right? Like, where's the green candle? Like, red candle, red candle, red candle, red candle. And now finally we start getting a green candle. It went down so aggressively, so hard for such a, like, so much consecutive week. It literally feels like we've been in a bear market for like 2 years, when in reality, we've only really been seeing prices go down for what? 3 weeks, 3 weeks and a half-ish? Like, is that how long it's been? Like 3 weeks since this big drop? 4 weeks is the longest? Since October 25th. Oh, so never mind. 5 weeks, right? So 5-ish weeks, right? And now we're finally starting to see the bounce towards the upside. So that's key thing that I see about Bitcoin. Now, I want to talk about this real quick. What happens if we are in a bear market? If we're in a bear market and prices are going to crash, crash, crash. And I want everyone to know this. All right, so 2 things. Number one, the easiest way to make money in crypto is follow the trend. Like when people are like, oh, I'm going to take a short position. You're like, is it really smart to take a short position when prices are pumping up? Like if we are in the upwards direction, like, is it ideally smart to take short position when the overall market is moving towards the upside? No, it's not. It's not smart to take a short position when that's happening. But guess what? It's real smart to take a short position when the overall market is just dropping downwards, right? When the overall market is just crashing and just boom, boom, boom. So just know, it doesn't really matter what the market does. You can make money either way. The market moves up, you can make money. The market moves down, you can make money. It's just all about you locking in and just figuring out what you actually have to do. Like that's it. So just know, regardless, you'll be able to succeed and make money, right? And if prices do drop, right, I wouldn't say just short. This is what I do, and this is what I teach everyone in my private community. You guys are free to do whatever you want. It's your money, right? Is that when prices are moving down, definitely short to make money for the long term. That's great. But also accumulate for when the bull market comes back. Right? Like also accumulate. Like when you see Bitcoin drop down and you're like, dang, Bitcoin's at 70K. Dang, it's at 60K. Dang, it's at 50K. Like do whatever you want. But I am buying a lot. I'm accumulating a lot. You guys seen videos, like it's on my TikTok. You guys can go watch videos of me saying, hey, buy Bitcoins at 20K, buy Bitcoins at 15K, buy Ethereum, it's at $800, buy Solana, it's at $10. Like all of you guys can go on my TikTok. Like the videos are all here, like from years. You guys can go back and see the receipts are there. So that's why I just want to say, when people are like, prices are going down, short, that's cool. Short's making money for the short term, but play both sides, right? Play both sides, because one day we're all going to be old, wrinkly people. We're all going to be grandparents and great-great-grandparents. And there's a dope verse in the Bible I like. It says that a good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children, right? So when prices are crashing, buy a little bit for the long term. And when I say buy, you don't have to put in your life savings, right? Like even if you're buying just like $100 a week or $50 a week or whatever you can afford, but just buy it for the long term. Because one day we're all gonna look at the price of this Bitcoin, and it's not gonna say $100,000. It's gonna say 500,000. And one day it's gonna say 1,000,000, right? Like there's these cryptos where we're $3,000. There were times where people thought Ethereum was never even gonna reach $1,000, and it hit $4,000, right? So just have that mindset where you're accumulating for the long term and you're also doing short term. That's how I play the game. I do both, but free to do whatever you feel is right. All right, now someone asked me a question. Juan said, You're welcome, bro. That's why I'm here, to share gems, to help everyone level up. I know how it is when you're in crypto and you're like, someone mentor me, someone teach me, someone show me the way, right? So I come out here and I share gems so everyone can level up. And if you want to learn from me, check the link in the bio, litcrypto.ca, for the crypto class that we'll be having in 6 hours on Zoom, why 90% of people lose money in crypto and how to become the 10% that constantly profit. All right, so we just finished with Bitcoin. Now we're gonna move on to the next crypto on the list, which is, this was the next thing I wanted to talk about on the list really quickly. I want to talk about being in the month of December right now. And what up, Moon? What up, Mooney? Jeez, it's been a while, my brother. It's been a while. So I just want to talk about now we're in the month of December and what this really means for crypto. Now, historically, December is kind of a slow month, right? Geez, thank you for all the likes, you guys. I appreciate that. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes. Juan DJ, thank you for the like. Thank you for the heart. Thank you for the joining the club. I appreciate that. I want to talk about the month of December. I think the month of December is really going to be based on the first 2 weeks. Like, what happens in the first 2 weeks of December? December has 31 days. So what happened in the first like 15, 16 days, it's really going to pave the way for the rest of the month of December. And it's important. And one thing that I caught that's really interesting is been on the island with my cousin. So do your thing, bro. Enjoy that island life. So one thing I've noticed with crypto is that we had a negative October and we had a negative November. But check this out, you guys. Here's the thing. Very rarely do we have 3 consecutive negative months at the end of the year. Like, look at this, right? The last time we had that was back in 2018, where we had 3 consecutive negative months, right? And now we had a negative October, we have a negative November, and now we have December. So that's why I'm actually thinking that December might actually be a really positive month because number one, we had a lot of sell-off. Once you have a lot of sell-off, people start to buy the dip. Number two, we have QT officially ended, right? We know QT ended. And then number three, we have the Federal Reserve who are now handing out a lot of money, right? A lot of liquidity, right? So there's a lot of things happening that people aren't aware of, right? We know Federal Reserve is giving the banks money. Now, here's the thing. The European Union, what happens the month of December for them? They have a rate cut announcements, right? Europe is a powerhouse internationally, right? They're a powerhouse, right? Europe has their rate cut announcement. They're probably going to cut rates. Spoiler alert, right? We have December 10th, Fed announcement, rate cut. And we already know what's going to happen in regards to the Fed right here, investing.com. What's our saying? We have an 82% chance of dropping rates, right? So like we have a lot of things that are happening, not just in America, but global level that's saying, hey, we're going to pop more liquidity in the market, more money is coming, and things are looking good. So I like what I'm seeing so far. Now, does that mean put all your money in crypto, YOLO? Absolutely not. Don't do that. Don't throw all your money in, right? Like there's the most important thing with crypto. This won't sound sexy, but it's true. Like this will not sound sexy. The most important thing in crypto is risk management, you guys. Risk management is the most important thing in crypto. Like that's it, risk management, right? So what risk management means is, okay, I'll give you an example. It's kind of like this. Would you ever take a bet where you have to put in $1,000, right? And if you win $1,000, you win $10. Would you take that bet? No one. Who would take that bet? You put up $1,000. If you win $10. No one on the planet Earth would take that bet. Like, tú es loco, bro. Loco. I don't even speak Spanish. Juan, I can tell you speak Spanish. That name tells me you speak Spanish. You're loco, bro. Like, no one would take that bet. So that's the most important thing. It's called risk management. Meaning, I know, hey, if prices go below, let's say, for example, this level, if prices go below this level, it's probably going to go down really low. So as soon as I see prices go below here, I sell. I sell right away, knowing I can buy back here, because if prices hit here, there's a good chance it's gonna run back up. How do you know if it hits here, it's gonna run back up? Well, because if you want to make money in crypto, my rule is always look to the left, look to the left. And when I look to the left, I see every time prices hit this range, it always ran back up. So now I know when prices coming back towards this range, it's potentially a really great time to buy, because it'll probably run back up, because it happened 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, multiple point of contact right here, right? Right? We see it, right? So risk management, right? You lock in that principle, you'll be able to do really, really well. All right. So we talked about this, right? But what's the next thing I want to talk to you guys about? The next thing we want to look at is Ethereum. ETH. I have a question real quick. Chat, you guys, everybody in the chat. If you bought the dip, put dip in the chat if you bought the dip while crypto's been going down the last like week and a half-ish, in the last little bit when prices were just coming down. Did anyone buy the dip? Put dip in the chat if you bought it. I actually know it. Okay, I actually want to see. Put dip in the chat. Put dip or like the screen, because I know some of you guys might be driving. Some of you guys might be at work, so you can't grab your phone. Put dip or like the screen. I made a small buy. Okay, that's good. Dip. Okay, dip. There we go. Anybody else? I see, okay, like, okay, I see Anna liked, okay, Sue like, got Sui at 130, Fish, okay. Geez, so not a lot of people bought. Interesting. So people not buying made me think, so that makes me think everyone's just really, really scared. Everyone just worried and just thinking it's all over. Well, everyone that bought the dip, you should be up. Everyone should be up right now under position. Everyone's scared. Yeah, everyone's scared. See, this is what here's how you overcome that fear. So here's the thing with the whole like, I understand because you're scared, you don't buy the dip, and it makes sense. Like, you don't understand, so don't do it. The one thing I will say, that if you do want to do well in crypto, like you want to make that first like $10,000. By the way, I think that should be everyone's goal. Like, everyone can make that first 10K. If you've been in crypto for like I know some people that have been following me for like years and they haven't. If you've been in crypto for at least 1 year, I think you should be able to make your first 10K. And if you don't make that 10K within 1 year, then what's happening is you're living beneath your potential. Like, you have, okay, I'll tell you guys this quick story real quick. So I heard this story. Someone told me it. It was like a little short film. It was like this guy who was poor. He didn't have that much money, and he always wanted to go on a cruise. Like, that was his dream, to always go on a cruise, blah, blah, blah. So he hustled, he grinded, he did his thing, and he finally saved up enough money to buy the ticket to be able to go on the cruise. So he got there the day of the cruise. He got in his room, and he didn't have much money because he spent all of his money buying the ticket. So there will always be these events. There's all these like places you can eat. The cruise had all these different restaurants, right? It had all these different events, all these entertainment things happening every single day, right? And he just stayed in his room and he ate tuna, like the tuna that he brought in his suitcase, his cans of tuna, right? And the cruise will go to different countries, different little islands, and they would stop and people will go and visit the island and visit the different countries and then come back. And then the cruise continued. And then this was like the second last day. He was speaking to one of the employees who worked at the cruise. And then the employee asked him and said, hey, like, which which buffet did you like the most? So like, which restaurant did you eat at the most? Which entertainment spot did you like the most? And then the man's like, honestly, bro, like, I don't have that much money. I just like worked as hard as I could just be able to pay for my ticket. And I just been in my room eating tuna. And then the employee looked at him and said, sir, when you bought your ticket, everything is included. All the restaurants, all the food, all the entertainment, like everything is already paid for. And then I'm like, whoa. So the whole moral of that story is that's like you're living beneath your potential, right? Like you have opportunities and all you have to do is pay for that ticket. You get on the cruise and you have access to everything, right? Like we have crypto. Like we all know like crypto is here. Like last bear market 2 years ago, Bitcoin was at 15K. 15K for Bitcoin. And before that, it was at $4,000 for one Bitcoin. So if you just scraped up $8,000 right now, you would have almost 200K. And before that, if you scraped up 15K, you would have close to 100K, probably even more, especially if you staked it. So the whole point is like pay the price to get your ticket on the cruise and indulge and have fun and live your best life, you guys. Like just pay the price to get the ticket. So don't live beneath your potential. All right. Okay. Now let's move on to Ethereum. I'm up 10%. I like that. I'm up 10%. You guys, if you want to learn from me, litcrypto.ca is where we're having the crypto class. The crypto class. I've been rate tuna like I've been rating tuna like hell. Yo, you guys, stop it. I know that's what you mentioned. I've been trying to eat tuna. Stop eating the tuna, bro. Yo. Oh my goodness. You guys are hilarious. You guys, you paid the price for the ticket, bro. You paid the price for the ticket. Indulge. Don't live beneath your potential. Everyone on this call can make their first 10K in crypto. Right? Everyone can make their first 10K. You guys are so funny. Jams. Who said that? Is it Jams? That was hilarious. Don't worry, bro. It's your time to eat at the buffet. It's your time to eat at the buffet. Where do you stake BTC? Gold and BTC stacker. Pretty much any platform allows you to stake BTC, right? Like pretty much any platform nowadays. Me too, brother. Cat food. You guys are funny. You guys are funny. All right, so now we're going to take a look at Ethereum real quick. What is ETH doing? Okay, so ETH is actually making its way up, and I like what I see with ETH. So there's two things we have to know. All right, so number one, every crypto has pretty much been moving in this crazy downward direction. All right, everything's been moving this crazy downward direction. Even though everything's been moving this downward direction, ETH is looking really good because it performed a clear double bottom. So what I mean is, so this double bottom, right? We saw prices come down, right? Get rejected, boom, and then came back up and then get rejected here. And now it's attempting to make its way up. It's attempting to break this level of resistance right here. Because we can see when it hit this level of resistance, prices came down, hit this area, prices came down. And now it's kind of like trying to break it again. Now, I don't expect E to really skyrocket above this range unless we see BTC hit above. Once I see BTC hit above, then I think we're going to see Ethereum above. But if Ethereum gets rejected, I think ETH at this level is really, really, really good range to potentially accumulate a little bit more ETH. And the reason why, because like I said, if you want to make money, we got to look to the left. And if you look to the left, we can see ETH hit this range before and then it ran up. Hit this range, came close, ran up, hit it, ran up, hit it, ran up, and then it finally came above. So whenever we're above this area, it's great. It's our strong support. It's really pushing prices up. If we're below it, like here, we can see, boom, it rejects us down pretty hard. Came close, came down, came close, came down. Here, again, came down. multiple point of contacts attempting there, and it got rejected. So this area is really, really strong. So as long as if ETH stays above, within the zone or above it, I'm not really worried. Like Hakuna Matata, right? Hakuna Matata. Now, here's where a lot of people mess up. I'm going to share this with you guys. Where a lot of people mess up is they only plan on prices hitting, right, running towards the upside. But as a good investor, as a good trader, you also have to look at the opposite side. Would you take pretty aggressive profit if we pump good this month? Yeah, I would take a profit. So here's how I view it. And when it comes to taking profit is I think you should split up this. First of all, there's multiple different strategies in which you should take profit. How I teach everyone in my community. But one way I'll teach you guys right now, because it's very simple. It also depends on, okay, I'll say this. Number one, I think you should have multiple crypto portfolios, right? I think you should have multiple portfolio. And then number two, when it comes to taking profit, one really simple method I teach people is you can take your portfolio. And this also depends on how much money you have too, right? Like your taking profits also depends on how much money you have and what your goals are. If I see crypto like this, and then I see crypto really pump, skyrocket, all-time high, then I'm going to sell this, right? Boom. I see a pump, skyrocket again, then I'm going to sell this again, right? Because this, I instantly sold, and guess what? I made money. I'm in the profit. Yep, right? You made your first 100K, $500,000. Or even if you made your first, like, let's say your first $5,000, right? So now you still have half of your portfolio in. And the other half I go and see. And if I see prices now skyrocket even more, then hey, now I'm going to sell my other 1/3. And then this one, I'm really going to let it ride. I'm going to let it ride to see like, okay, how higher prices are going to go. If prices go down, I really don't care that much because I already exited 85% of my portfolio, right? I've exited 75%, whatever percentage you want, right? I've exited most of it, right? And then there's only a little bit left. So there's multiple ways of taking profit, like there's multiple profit taking strategy, but this is one really simple that I think most people can understand. Whoa, what is going on here? Did I just disappear? All right. Let me erase all this. All right, there we go. I hope that makes sense. Does that help? Squirts. I hope that helped. Was that useful? Did it help you? Thanks. Solid advice. Thank you. You're welcome. Of course, we can look at Sol. I got you. Let's finish with Ethereum, right? And then we'll go with Sol. So when I look at Ethereum look like it's going to come down, right? Like if you take a look at ETH, so for everyone who's holding ETH, who's on a trade on Ethereum, I just want you to know this because my private community, we're actually talking about Ethereum yesterday. And I'm like, hey, get ready. Prices are going to come down. Ethereum's already overextended, right? Like look at here. We're already overextended. We're too high. So prices have to run up. Sorry, prices have to come down, right? So it's kind of like you if you're sprinting, right? You ever think of full out sprint, you're running as hard as you can, exerting all this energy, we extend up, you're going to get tired, you're going to need that break, and you're going to end up coming back down, and then we're going to need price to come back. So the fact that ETH is overextended on the RSI, on top of that, it's at that resistance level, which is this green line, because you can see last time it hit this, it came down, right? Right here in the red, attempted to hit it, came down. In the green, hit it, came down. We see again, hit this area, came down. So just be aware, like there's a good chance we can see prices potentially go down on ETH. So I just want everyone to see that. All right. Yo, Primo, what's up? Big Diesel in the chat, bro. How you doing? It's been a while since I came on live. All right, so everyone just be prepared for ETH. All right, now let's talk about our baby girl Solana. How is Solana doing? Solana. So Solana's been like, in regards to making money. Okay, I just want to teach you guys this principle real quick because this will be good. This will help some of you guys. All right, so Solana. All right, so I will check it. I will check AVAX. So real quick, I want to talk about Solana, and I just want to quickly talk about making money in crypto for the short term. So in regards to what was I gonna say? In regards to making money in the short term, making money in the long term is easy. We can talk about that if you guys want to deep dive into that. But I want to talk about this real quick. Making money in the short term is that, do you think we're still in the bull run? Okay, so here it is. Primo, I'll answer real quick. When I look at all the technical aspect of the charts and crypto market, like technical parts, it's telling me we're not in the bull run. It's telling me we're in the bear market. But when I look at the fundamental aspect and what I see happening, it's telling me, yes, prices are still bullish. Like, we're still bullish. Like, prices can still go up. So the way I see it is, like, you can play both sides of the game, right? You can still play both sides of the game. You can still invest and trade like we're in a bear market, we're in a bull market, and you can still make money. I think too many people hyper focus on, are we in a bull market? Are we in a bear market? Like, I get that, but focus more on what is the price doing? And based on how crypto is moving right now, can I make money from it? And if the answer is yes, then do what you need to do to make money from it. If the answer is no, then sit on your hands and don't do anything. Because there's a lot of things that are indicating, hey, prices are bearish right now. Like, don't buy, we're in a bear market. But then there's so many things that are saying, hey, there's still another massive pump that can happen. So for me, instead of guessing bull market, bear market, like, I don't focus on that. I just focus on, hey, remember the fundamental rules. So this is what I mean by fundamental rules. And I'll show you guys, right? This is what I mean by that. All right. Someone just asked me about taking profit, right? And I said, hey, instead of trying to the easiest way of taking profit, right? One of the easiest way is every time I see prices pump up a lot, especially if I see Bitcoin hit all-time high, I take profit. Prices hit here, I took good profit. It hit here, I took profit, right? I saw a massive drop. I'm like, this can't be the end. I bought back in some. I saw it run up, hit new all-time high, took a little profit. Hit a new all-time high again, took a little profit. Hit a new all-time high, took a little profit. Hit another all-time high, take a little profit. Now, taking profit doesn't mean you sell 100%. I have my portfolio. Every time it hits new all-time high, I take 10% profit. Take 10% profit, 10% profit, 10% profit, 10% profit, 10% profit. If I think, yo, this is potentially the end, then I'll take like maybe 20% profit or 25%. But the whole point is, like, I'm always taking money out. Like, I'm always taking my profit out. That way, when prices drop, it's like, no, I'm not holding 100%, right? And also keep in mind, like, I was in crypto like since like way in the days. But so yeah, so that's kind of like how I'm viewing it. Now, in regards to Solana, because that's the one we're talking about. What in the world? I'm like, what am I hearing? Okay. So give me a second, you guys. There we go. All right. Boom, boom. I wish you guys can hear the music and you guys are jamming with me right now. Honestly, I hope it gives me another time to accumulate. Oh, you want another? I felt like we were, like, this was massive accumulation right here. That was like a really good accumulation level. All right. Let's go to Solana. Who asked me about Solana? I swear someone here asked me about Solana. Who was it that asked me about Solana? I think someone asked me about Sol. I did. Nah, I knew it. Fishfinity. Fishfinity. All right. Gotcha. Fishfinity. All right. So with Sol, I just want to talk about this because this is a really, really good chart to make money in the short term. Yeah, I got you. We'll look at Sui. Rippler. We'll look at Sui. Got you guys. I want everyone to get their crypto wallet big, fat, and juicy. All right. So if you guys want to talk about a crypto, we'll talk about it. I got you. Oh, so I want to talk about Sui real quick. And during this, sorry, about Solana. And I just want to talk about, like, making money in the short term, because this is, all right. So one thing I teach people in my community is, you can see it right here. One thing I teach people in my community is that, and I feel like social media low-key lies to so many people about things. Okay. All right, you guys ready for this? I'm about to drop this lesson now. One thing I tell everyone, if you want to make the most amount of money in crypto, right, you have to focus on two things. Number one, your long term, because one day we'll all be wrinkly and old and 90 years old in our rocking chair. Number two, focus on making money right now. So meaning looking at the crypto chart and seeing what's happening. Now, here's where social media lies to you and doesn't really tell you the full story. You'll see a lot of people say things like, oh, trade this, I made this much money, blah, 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 I made that. Okay, yeah, that's cool. But what they're missing is, if you really want to, if you're starting off trading, okay, if you're starting off trading, the best thing you should do is just pick like 1, 2, 3, maximum 5 cryptos. That's it. Pick maximum 5 cryptos and just study those crypto charts. Like, that's it. Ignore everything else. Pick very few cryptos, maximum 5, and just study those charts. And when you study those charts, then all you do is only trade those crypto charts. Only that crypto from those 3 to 5 cryptos. And it's because you've learned that chart and you understand how it moves so well. And I'll give you a simple example. So one of the cryptos that I recommend if you're brand new to crypto that you should focus on trading, this is to make money in the short term, is Solana. And the reason why, because if you look at the Solana chart, for example, it's a very easy chart to trade. It's very simple. You can see, hey, crazy drop towards the downside. You guys know what I always say. When you see these huge red candlesticks and prices are just dropping down aggressively, what does it always lead to? Prices typically bouncing right back towards the top side. And prices dropped. And where did it land? Right here. It landed right here. How did you know prices are going to land here? Remember my rule, guys. If we want to make money, what direction do we look? Right or left? We look to the left. We look what happened previously. So how could we have known that prices were going to come back down here? Well, if we look to the left, we can see, oh, look at that. Previously, when prices came back down, it hit this area and it hit it again. If we go even further, it skyrocketed up here and then came back, hit this area, hit this area, hit this area. And then if it does go below that, what happened? It hit this area. Why? Because we look to the left if we want to make money. So now going back to what's happening right now, when I see Solana coming all the way down here, I'm like, oh, this is a good area to buy. So I'm going to buy a little bit. If it goes down even more, I'm going to buy here. Why? Because historically I can see it dipped here and it ran up. And if it goes below, it's probably going to hit this area and then it's going to run up, because that's what it did before. I buy this dip. If I see prices run back up here, I'm going to look to sell. How are you going to look to sell? Because I know historically it ran up here, came down. It ran up here, it came down. It ran up here, it came down. So this is where making that money in the short term comes into play. Buying the crazy aggressive dips. I know it's most likely going to bounce here because I looked to the left and I saw it happen multiple times. It ran up. I know to sell here because when I looked to the left, every time it ran up here, prices started dropping and moving back down, right? And we see that cycle repeat. So I just focus on these simple charts. Pick that crypto, lock in on that crypto. One of them could be Solana. So I buy here, I sell here. Same thing happens again. I buy here, it runs back, I sell here. Oh no, it dropped again. Well, guess what? It came back to that range where we know it was most likely going to come back here. So then I buy a little bit more. And when it runs back up here, guess what? I'm already in the profit because I bought here and then I bought the dip. So my average price is around here. So now when it runs back to that previous resistance, I'm already in the profits. Like, that's how the game is played. Like, it's not that challenging, you guys. Like, it's really not. I know sometimes you might be like, how do you do this? I don't get it. Every time I buy, prices goes down. Every time I try to sell, prices then go up. It's so confusing. Like this is it, right? Learning charting, learning how to read these technical analysis will help you make money consistently, right? Consistently. That's why I say we focus on our short-term bag, money we can make like this week, this month, right? To pay your mortgages, to whatever, live your best life. And then also for your long term, for the future, when you're a grandma, grandpa, and so on, right? Like this is it. Like I just walked you through this, right? Right? Everyone get it? Tap the screen. Tap the screen, you guys. Let me see the likes happen in the screen. If you're like, yo, I get this. This was good stuff. Like it makes sense. For pick 3 to 5 cryptos, lock in on those 5 cryptos, right? Focus on learning the chart for those 5 cryptos. I see what to look for when to buy. I see what to look for when to sell. Like I get it. Let me see those like Jazz liked it. Juan liked it. Okay, Juan, I see you. Jams. I want to see those likes. Geez, only 2 people liked it. I feel like Jazz. Okay. I feel like Juan and Jazz are like 90%. Okay. Is that amigo with the whip profile? It's been quiet, but I see you liking. Thank you. Isaac. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for the likes. Thank you. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Ripple. Thank you for all the likes. Good. If you guys are enjoying all the gems that I'm saying right now, litcrypto.ca, link in the bio for the crypto class that we'll be having tonight in 5 hours. Jeez, it's in 5 hours? What time is it? Oh, 5 hours we'll be having it. All right, 5 hours we'll be having the crypto class where I'll deep dive into like the 3 most important strategies that really allowed me to make 6 figures in crypto. I kind of like teach it to you guys so that you guys can learn it and you guys can know it too, because there's no reason to not make that first 10K in crypto. I think it's very, very achievable for everybody. All right, so next crypto on the list. Can we look at Sui? I got you. Sui isn't the next one on the list, but you know what, bro? You've been asking for Sui. You've been patient. So we're going to look at Sui for you. Let's zoom out and see how Sui's looking from. First of all, let's clear up some of the drawings a little bit. You guys, I'm talking so much, I'm getting thirsty. How long have I been on the live for? Only 46 minutes, but I'm getting so thirsty. All right, so looking at this. Ooh. Oh, that's a major level right here. Ooh, Sui. I bought Sui too. I bought Sui a while ago though. I bought Sui when it was like, when did I buy Sui? I bought Sui back here. No, I bought Sui. No. Yeah, I bought Sui back here. September of 2024 is when I bought Sui. And then we took some profit when we saw Sui hit around this all-time high, right when it hit that $4 price range. Well, close to, boom, we took profit there. And then when it hit $5, we took a major profit there too. So, how about Sui? Yeah, I got you. We'll do Sui right now. All right, so let's cover Sui. Sui's kind of on its last leg. Did you take any profit off Sui, Rippler? I hope you took some profit off it, man. So Sui's kind of on its last leg. So what I mean by that is if you look at the chart, like if we go back here, let's look at here, right? If you look at it, kind of view it this way. Let's view it in like zones in one way you can say it, right? Like this is zone 1, right? This is zone 1, right? Like this is the lowest it can go. Like this is the lowest it can go, right? And then this is all zone 1. After this zone, then you have like your zone 2, which is like around here. Zone 2 would be like around here. This is like zone 2. Right, and then all the way, and then your next zone would be somewhere around here. So kind of like view it as zone or levels, right? Level 1, level 2, level 1, level 2, level 3, and then level 4. Sui was at level 4, great buttload of money for everyone who bought it, and then it came back all the way back down, and it's pretty much hovering between trying to make it back to level 2 and going back to level 1. That's why when we saw this massive parabolic down or direction, manipulation, Binance, CZ, right? Boom, and then end up bouncing back up because this is its pretty much next level of strength. That's why it hit this range and then ran back up, right here. So now, because Sui came all the way back down to level 1, right? People obviously bought the dip, okay, but it's still in that little bit of a struggle zone where it hasn't really broken into fully level 2 yet. And we can see that this level is pretty strong for Sui just because last time Sui hit here, bam, bam, we saw that run toward the upside. Hit it again, boom, boom, we saw that run back up. So now it broke below it, meaning this area is going to be really hard for Sui to get above. So it's not Sui itself that should be like your main focus. Sui's really going to move based on Bitcoin. If Sui doesn't hold this range, then potentially we can see Sui potentially go below $1, which is insane. Like Sui going back below $1, like that's crazy. Now, I don't expect it to suddenly drop below $1 because if you look at the psychology of trading, people are going to buy Sui when it gets to that $1.99 area. So it can even go like boom, 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 right? Something like this, right? If prices goes down, right? So just be aware of that. But ideally, Sui is really struggling right now. Sui struggling. Personally, I don't think we're gonna see Sui skyrocket to like some of the prices I've heard people like Sui to $10. I don't think that's gonna happen. But yeah, that's regards what I see to Sui. It's looking pretty difficult for it. Let's take a look at. Let's look at it. Yeah, if it can get back above here, that'll be really good. But okay. Thoughts on Crow? Oh my, no, Jams. Don't tell me you're holding on to Crow. Don't tell me you're holding on to Crow. Don't say that to me, brother. Don't say you're holding on to Crow. Are you still holding on to it? Or do you take profit from it? Let me know. Are you still holding it? Or do you take profit? I actually want to know. Da, da, da. Yo no sé mañana. Anybody know that song? I feel like you gotta know that song. If you're Spanish, bro, you're a Latina, Latino. Yo no sé mañana. Da, da. All right, now next crypto we're gonna look at is which one did I say we're gonna look at? I think it was supposed to be XRP. We're supposed to look at XRP. XRP gang, gang, gang. All right. Eric Trump is on it. I'm holding. I do. I knew it. You're holding Crow? Jeez, don't, Jams. Don't have that mindset, you guys. Who here is married? Anybody here is married? I got the ring on my finger. You guys know what I'm going to say. Whenever I show the ring, all my OGs know what I'm going to say whenever I show my ring. You guys know what I'm going to say right now. We don't get married to crypto. We only stay married to the wifey. Only stay married to the wifey. Don't ever say, I'm going to hold on to this crypto forever. The only one you can say that for is like Bitcoin. We only stay loyal to the wifey. Everything else, we don't stay loyal to. This was my favorite crypto. Stop it. We don't stay loyal to the crypto. We stay loyal to the wifey. That's it. That's it. Stick with your ride or die, man. Stick with your ride or die. And the reason why I say that is because there's a lot of cryptos that pump and do really well, and then after they just end up failing, right? Like they just end up failing. Like everyone's like, ICP is the best crypto. ICP. Okay, let's take a look at the ICP. People love ICP. Look at this. Look at this chart. Everyone who buy here lost all their money. They're never making their money back. Look at this chart. Just like obliterated. Oh, I'm going to hold this crypto forever. Stop getting married to these cryptos. These crypto are a tool. What's the tool? They're there for you to make money. That's it. It's a company. The crypto's a company. It's a business. Business filed for bankruptcy. Businesses go broke. So don't get married to any of these crypto, right? Don't get married to them. Oh, it's the greatest crypto. I'm never going to sell it. Well, you don't want to make money? You have to sell it to make profit. I know well, you can borrow against your crypto. 99% of people won't do that. If you make $5,000, you won't borrow against $5,000. That's not going to do nothing for you, right? So remember, don't get married to these cryptos. If you get married to the wifey, that's it. Can't be getting distracted, right? These tools are just to make money. If you look at these charts. Like, people are like, I'm never selling it. Well, your $10,000 is now $100. Like, yeah, there's no point of selling it now. So yeah, that's why you're never gonna sell it, right? So don't have this mindset, I'm never gonna sell this crypto. Remember, you guys, remember your goal. Like, your goal is to make that first 10K, 50K, 100K, right? Get comfortable with selling. Get comfortable with selling, right? I guarantee most of us who bought crypto, a lot of people regret not selling, right? A lot of people regret not selling. So get used to selling and taking profit. All right, XRP. Okay. Well, I drew out 2 different charts for XRP. Let's look at this one. I'll show you guys this chart. This one's easier for everybody. It happened to me. Yo, Juan knows, bro. Juan knows. I like the honesty, man. Juan knows. You gotta just stay loyal to the money. Stay loyal to your goal, and your goal is to make money. I got you, Prem. We'll do AVAX. I got you, Prem. I just said that. Prem's just like, bro, AVAX. I got you. We'll do AVAX. Don't worry, we're going to do AVAX. Trust me, I got you. Let's finish off with XRP real quick. And then after, we'll jump into AVAX. All right. Michael said, Arrow. You want to do Arrow? Gee, you got that Charizard. Is that Charizard? Michael, what's your profile picture? Is that Charizard? I think it's Charizard. We got Ada. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, let's finish up with XRP first. Man, there's so many things I want to share with you guys, but all right. So now with XRP, I'll make XRP quick. Okay, so XRP is at an important level of support. Naicke, what do you mean by that? It means if you guys look real quick, we can see every time we see XRP hit this range, it's an area of significance, right? We see that, boom. XRP has 2 areas of significance. Area number 1, where it's at right now, and then area number 2, which is right here. Why do we know that? Because when we saw this number 1, bomb, consolidation, that as soon as you see that, boom, ding, mental check, right? We acknowledge there's an area of importance. Second, after that, what do? Oh, boom, we acknowledge that area of importance, because we saw that massive drop. Even when we had this massive manipulation, right, from Binance, CZ, it hit this area. It went slightly below it, actually, but then, bomb, came back up. So we know this is an area of importance. Second to that, this is given. I don't even have to tell you guys. Look at all these point of contacts. Look at all these point of contacts. Look at all that, right? Every time it hits here, ding, 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 just ding, just ding, just ding, just running up, right? Ding, just bouncing up, right? So we know this area is important. If XRP breaks below here, there's a good chance it could potentially hit or touch this range, right? Potentially hit and touch this range. So to all my XRP holders, buying a little XRP here, bueno. Buying a little XRP here, muy bueno, muy bueno. All right, you guys. Estoy aprendiendo español. Jeez. How did I sound? Wow, I caught your live stream finally. What's up, D? What up, D? How you doing, girl? I hope you're doing good. You caught me. D. D, the thing is, I haven't been coming on live stream. I haven't really been streaming that much lately. I've been focusing a lot on my private community, because whenever prices go down like crazy, I really lock down on helping the private community before I do live streams. But okay. Hope you're doing good, girl. Hope you're doing good. How you been? Everything doing well for you? Everything going well, D? All right. So with XRP, if we see XRP here, buy a little bit of the dip. This area is pretty much like XRP is holding on for its dear life right now, because if it doesn't hit here, it's probably gonna go low. So really simple XRP chart. We got that. Nice Spanish too. Hey, muchas gracias, hermano. Muchas gracias, amigo. Jeez. Yo. If I ever don't answer and you guys are like, oh my gosh, I am losing all my money in crypto, what's going on? Feel free to send me a DM. All right, so feel free to send me a DM if everything is going absolutely terrible and you really want to get a hold of me. Muchas gracias. Yo, you guys are showing me love. You guys are showing me love. Muy bien. Muy bueno tu español. Let's go. Let's go. Right? We got that English down. Oui, on parle français aussi. J'essaie comment de parler un peu de français. Bon, j'étais né au Congo, alors je parle français. Et maintenant, je parle un peu d'espagnol. Hello, espagnol. Vida mi vida. Okay, now, well, XRP. Now, XRP, we covered that. It wasn't too much. Someone asked me about, what was it? AVAX. Yes, AVAX. Someone kept asking about AVAX. AVAX. Jeez, man. Jeez. Looking at AVAX. AVAX is hurting. So with AVAX, where are we on the... That's good. I like this. I like that. Are you guys... Everyone, I have a question. If you speak Spanish, can you write what state you live in? Write what state you're in. Because I feel like everyone who speaks Spanish here is probably in Florida. You're either in Miami, you're in Fort Lauderdale, you're... All right. Jeez. It's, yeah. AVAX is hurting right now. I wonder if there's any divert. Colombia. Oh, for real, bro? Stop it. No. Juan, you're in Colombia right now? Juan, how in the world did you get me? How did you... Yo, correct? Dallas, Texas. Texas? Really? There's a lot of Hispanics in Texas? I literally thought it was just Florida. I didn't know there was a lot. Actually, no. There's a lot of Hispanics in Texas, actually. Dallas, Texas, Colombia. I live here. You live in Colombia. Oh, okay. Yo, correct me if I'm wrong. I swear Colombians made up... isn't that where salsa's from? Correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't, like... Wait, is salsa's from Colombia or is it from Peru? Juan, is salsa from Colombia or is it from Peru? Texas was Mexico once upon a time. Oh, yes, that is true. I did hear that. Texas was Mexico once upon a time. That I do know. Mexico. From Cali, Colombia. Oh, you went from Cali to Colombia. Oh, I see. Okay, I get it now. I get it. I swear salsa originated either in Colombia or Peru. I swear, I could be wrong. Okay, now looking at AVAX real quick. Oh, I don't like what I see with AVAX at all. Jeez, you guys, we got to get into the habit of taking some profits. Because I'm looking at these charts and I don't like what I see. I don't like what I see at all. AVAX is looking kind of weak. It's looking weak right now. Oh, Yeah, I don't know. Cali is an area in Colombia, a city. Oh, really? I thought it meant Cali like California. Salsa is from Colombia. I knew it. It was from Korea on the city called Cali. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay. Bro, when you go to Colombia, I swear, Colombia is one of those spots where if you go there, like as ladies, like you just feel insecure, bro. Like it's crazy. Like they like yeah, you bet like yeah. They make like they put a lot of effort in looking good. We'll just put it that way. They take care of themselves. Same with Miami, bro. Like you better have high confidence if you're going there. Like don't compare yourself to other people. Start feeling bad about yourself. Okay. D's laughing. Trying to say in the most nicest way. Like just all right, you guys. AVAX, back to crypto. Answering your question from before, TikTok algorithm showed me your channel. Hey, thank you, TikTok algorithm. Well, I'm happy we got to meet, broski. Happy we got to meet, hermano. Happy we got to meet. Okay, so now with AVAX, um, AVAX looks really weak. Like I don't like this, and the reason why I don't like it is because if you look at the AVAX chart, like this was like the last support that AVAX had. Like this area was the last support that AVAX had because you can extend this line all the way to here, like right. Like pretty much this line that I drew, this little white line, you pretty much extend it. It's not straight, but you guys can see. And now it's gone below it. Like it's gone below it. So that's really, really bad. Like that's not good. Now, does that mean that AVAX can never run up again? Yeah, it can run up, but the challenge is it's going to be really, 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 really hard for us to see AVAX go back to above that $28. Like it's gonna be really challenging because now what's happening is because AVAX is all the way down here. It literally means everyone that's bought in AVAX, they're all down on their investment, right? So what happens when people are down on their investment, they kind of start to give up and they just start losing. Now it's just a question of how much money do people want to lose. So, oh my goodness, I'm down on my investment. I put 10K. Now I'm down to 2K. It comes back up a little bit. Oh, now I'm only down 5K, right? Instead of losing 8K, I can lose 5K and then people sell and that pushes prices down. And that's what causes like these like little like boom, like this little movement where prices just like kind of like a dead cat bounce, boom, 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 and it starts to just kind of fade away. So we got to really be careful with AVAX. I will say if you do have money in AVAX and AVAX does make a recovery toward the upside, I will definitely sell at 27 bucks. I will definitely sell at 27 bucks, and anything above that I'll look to start taking major profits because to have it run all the way back up is it's going to be a tough battle. It's going to be a tough battle, right? Just letting you guys know right now. That's so crazy that TikTok told you about me considering like where I live. Like that's crazy. What is the best platform to do day trading in Canada, bro? If you live in Canada, I would okay. I would there's a lot that goes into this answer. I'll give you a few options. And it also depends how much money you have, how much money you're putting in. If you're doing less than $10,000, just use Newton. Well, even 10,000. If you're doing, let's say you're doing less than, if you're doing under 10, you can use Newton. This platform right here, Newton. It's spelled Newton, Newton. Newton, right? You can use Newton. Right here, this is them. Do they have their name written anywhere else? Newton. So Newton. TON. You can use Newton. The other platform I would actually recommend now would be Kraken. And this leads me to something that I'm about to say. Invest in your... Oh. All right. So I would say Newton would be is better than for trading, right? Now, if you want to use no KYC, depending on how much money you're using, Jeff, if you want to do no KYC, if you know, Jeff, question, if you know how to transfer crypto around, I studied English in Boston. Okay, that makes sense why you write English well. I would use this one. This one is an exchange I would use so not be tracked, so that no one knows who you are, as in, like, they don't ask you to upload ID. They don't ask you to, you can just put your money in and take it out and you're perfectly fine. Would be BitUnix. You can use this one, BitUnix. They won't ask you for any of your information. Let me scroll this over a little bit. This platform, BitUnix. Let me scroll this down a little bit. BitUnix, these guys. BitUnix. You can use them. All right, here's another one, BitUnix. So that's probably like enough if you're brand new. I would say check out those ones right here. All right. So they passed this law, and I think this law is going to be really good for crypto. It pretty much allows us to do leverage trading on different exchanges, right? So this is going to be major for crypto. I'm not going to deep dive into this because most of you guys, like, people are like, oh yeah, but like there's no, like, the crypto market is looking really good right now. Like, this news is really good for crypto. We're going to see how it plays out, but I really like this news right now. All right, so now I just want to, if you guys have any crypto questions, just drop all your questions right now in the chat and I'll answer everybody's questions. Right, those are 2 ones. You can, if you guys want to learn from me, you guys, because I see you guys sending DMs right now. So okay, here's the thing. If you're gonna send me a DM and you're gonna be like, because I see the DMs and it says like the beginning of it, if you want to learn, you guys, on my TikTok right here, there's the link in the bio right here, bomb, and it's gonna take you to the crypto class that I'm having today. It will be in 5 hours. It won't be on Zoom, where you can sign up, why 90% of people lose money in crypto, and how to become the 10% who profit consistently. Right there. People always ask me, what do you think about this crypto? What do you think about this crypto? When should I buy? When should I sell? You guys, in here, I teach you. Just sign up. If you're a human with an email address, you're good to go. You'll get an email and I will teach you exactly how to do it. If you live in Canada, this is perfect for you. If you live in the US, it's great for you. Why? Because me, I live in Canada, but because I want to lock down, and if you want to know crypto really well, you have to be able to, it's based on what the US does. US, China, and Europe. Those are the international markets I watch, because those are international markets that really affect the price of crypto. All right. I'll go long term. No. I wouldn't do all go long term. Juan said, I'll see you in 5 hours. See you in 5 hours, hermano. Yo, Juan, I have a question. What is, how do you say like bro in Espanol? Like, is there like a slang way of saying like, all right, see you in 5 hours, bro? Because hermano technically means like brother. Like, how do you, like, I know like sometimes be like, yo, papi. I know, but like, is there like a way of saying bro? Like, yo, bro in Espanol? Carnal. For really? That's it? Carnal. Carnalito. Yo. Carnalito. Is that a universal thing? If I see someone, I'm gonna try that one. I'm gonna be like, yo, carnal. I'm gonna see. Paris? Pana? Bro is usually used now. Wait, hold on. So people usually say bro even in Spanish? Really? Like people say bro, people don't even. Am I understand? Is that right? Like people in Spanish, people will say like yo bro instead of saying like carnal. Oh, okay. Learn something new every day. Learn something new every day. All right, I'm gonna scroll up to anyone who asked a question. If I missed your question, I'm just gonna scroll up real quick. Brother, sorry, I'm just gonna scroll up real quick because I know some people were asking questions while we're out here socializing. I studied English in Boston. I saw that. Thank you. I'll go long term. Fish. I'll go long term. I'll just really quickly say for me, I wouldn't hold Algo long term, right? Because if you look at Algo did really well in the 2020 bull run. This bull run didn't even do that well, right? This was the 2020 bull run, right? That's when Algo pumped and did really well, right? The 2020 bull run, boom, it skyrocketed, and then this bull run is like boom, boom. So Algo is a crypto where I wouldn't hold for the long term. So it depends your definition of long term. My definition of long term meaning I'm holding it for multiple cycles, right? Multiple cycles. So that's what I mean by long term. Algo is a crypto that I would play in for one cycle, meaning I play with it one cycle, I buy and sell, make my money, and then I let it go, right? Because typically Algo, it pumps one cycle, it did amazing. Next cycle, and this is 99% of crypto, and this is why I say don't get married to cryptos, right? Because a lot of cryptos will pump a lot in one cycle, and then the next cycle, it won't pump that much, right? Like if you look at this pump, you can look at it this and be like, oh yeah, whoa, price is skyrocketed. Oh geez, look at that move. But then when you take a step back to really see how it moves, it didn't go as high. So that's why I say don't get married to these cryptos, right? Stay married to the right? Stay married to your mamacita, to your girl, to the wifey, right? Don fam. And then after that, here, right, we just fool around with them, right? We buy, we sell, we buy, we sell, like we buy, we sell, right? Because it typically won't perform as well as it performed previously. There's very few that I would hold for the long term. Now, I said at the beginning, it depends on your definition of long term. My definition of long term means I'm holding it for more than one cycle. All right. Now, next question. Which do you recommend buying right now? For what? The long term, the short term? And how much money are you putting in? What if I want to day trade stocks? This isn't stocks. This is crypto. This is crypto, Jeff. This is crypto. Everything I'm talking about right now is crypto, you guys. This is not stocks. I don't want people to get confused. This is not stocks. This is crypto. All right. Which broker do I use for crypto? I use a bunch of different brokers. If you're brand new, right, you should use Namash. What country do you live in? Let me know what country you live in. G said, do you have pre-recorded training videos on your website? I don't have any pre-recorded training videos on my website. I have a bunch of pre-recorded training videos in my community, like a lot of them. And every day I continue to post more videos in my community to help everybody make money and share what I'm doing in crypto. That one is for you, G. I'm just going through and I'm answering everybody's questions because anyone asks a question, I don't want you to think I'm ignoring you. Can you do Arrow? Yeah, I can do Arrow. I bought Arrow at 52 cents. All right. And didn't know when to sell. You bought it at 52 cents. You live in Canada. Okay. All right. So if you live in Canada, you're brand new to crypto. All right. If you're brand new to Canada, yeah, Kraken is it has like a beginner interface and it has an advanced. The one reason, okay, I'll tell you my reason why I lean over Kraken instead of Newton is because Kraken, like they've never frozen my money before. Like they've never frozen my money. So what I mean by freezing your money is there's like 99% of everyone here typically going to start with a smaller amount. Like we're going to start with maybe between $1,000 to $5,000, like a smaller amount, which is fine. Like start with whatever you feel comfortable with, right? So if you're moving like $1,000 worth of crypto, geez, what happened to you guys, my camera? Like, I don't know what happened. Give me 1 second to fix my camera, and then I'll finish explaining the difference between these platforms and which one you should use. Let me just, I don't know what happened. I think I moved the cable, must have like slightly moved or something. Give me a sec. There we go. We back. We back. They're trying to stop us. They're trying to hold us down from sharing crypto gems, but we ain't gonna stop. We ain't gonna stop today. We're gonna keep going. All right. So what I'm saying is, so the reason why I'll say, okay, Newton, when you make deposits and withdraw, they won't charge you anything. Kraken, they charge you a little bit, like maybe $5 or something. Like it's really small. I don't even know it. It's small. But the thing with Kraken is like, if you're moving like 50K, 100K, they won't ask you questions. They don't freeze your money. With Kraken, once you get to like 30K, you start moving like 30K worth of crypto, they'll freeze your account and they'll be like, hey, please upload your ID, show us who you are. So what happened with me, it was so annoying, was I took a trade on XRP, right? Like it was a decent sized trade, like 50K worth of XRP. And then I was really up on my position and I wanted to take profit. Now, all my trading, I do it on other accounts, right? I did it on another account, right? Because of whatever reason. And then when I was transferring it over into Newton, they froze my account and I got so angry. But there's nothing I can do. Like they froze my account. And what they did, they wanted me to upload my ID. But I was on vacation at the same time and I didn't have the best reception. So it was annoying because I was trying to send them, but it was difficult. I had to like hold up my driver's license or passport. And then I had to like write today's date, write my legal name, write all this. Kind of like when someone gets kidnapped. You ever seen those movies where someone gets kidnapped and they have to like hold their ID and like hold a newspaper that shows the date? Newton made me do that and it was so annoying. I'm like, what the heck? Like I had to do that, take a picture of myself and like with the days, with the newspaper, like it was so dumb. I did it and then I took a picture and then I had to wait and then they finally gave me my money back. But what was annoying was I was up so much, but because they froze my account, and then I had to send them the pictures and then they had to review it and then blah, 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 blah. By the time they unfroze my money went down. I still made money, but I didn't make as much money. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Newton does that. Kraken, doesn't matter. Move 50K, 100K, 150K. They don't ask questions. They're like, do whatever you want. It's your money. We don't care where this money's from, how much you made, They just, boom. So if you're starting off with a little bit of money, you can use Newton, no problem. But for some of you guys, let's say you have like a larger amounts, then you can lean towards Kraken. Yeah, it was like proof of life. It was so, it was like proof of life. Yeah, it was like proof of life. I'm like, what is this? Like, my wife is like, what are you doing? I'm like, it's just take the picture. Just take the picture, mi amor. Like, I just like, it was the worst, bro. I'd be like, just take the picture. Like, So that's the huge difference between certain platforms. That's why when I say, oh, there's platforms like this, like BitUnix, Blowfin, like they will never ask you, upload your ID, show us this before we release your money. No, like they don't ask questions. They don't care. You deposit $1 million, $1 million, $1, 10K, 5K, 100K. You're good to go. It's crazy. That's why when I see them, they're like, hey, if you upload your passport driver's license, we'll give you an extra 1.5% on your. I'm like, yeah, okay. Like, bro, it's okay. I don't need the extra 1.5%. All right, all right, all right. uh, what are your thoughts on FL.XLM? FIL. FIL is file. File. Fair value gaps. Dot. Dot did really well last bull run. XLM. So Stellar. Stellar did well last bull run too. Okay, so all three of those cryptos did really well last bull run. This bull run, not as much. We can look at it from a charting perspective. The only one that's very interesting to me, like technically all three of those cryptos should do well, especially with File, because File is focused on data, right? FIL is File, I'm pretty sure, right? Am I right? FIL is Filecoin, right? Yeah, Filecoin. Yeah, Filecoin. Yeah. Okay, I'll go through those cryptos for you real quick. The thing is with File, like when I think about it from the fundamentally, like it makes sense. File does really well. Like we have so much data centers that are being built now because of AI. Like we have all that data and it has to be stored somewhere. So why wouldn't Filecoin absolutely crush it? Like I don't understand. But just when you look at whoa, when I look at File the chart, I'm like, dang, File the chart has just been struggling. Right? This is the last bull market for File. Like that was it. So okay, I'll tell you guys this. Before you guys buy any crypto, all right, before you buy any crypto, what everyone should be doing is go to TradingView, right? So this website is called TradingView. Go to TradingView, type in the crypto that you want, right? So we'll follow the steps. Step number one, you go to TradingView. Bam. All right, we're on TradingView. Step number one, here you go, TradingView. Right here it says TradingView, go to tradingview.com. All right, bam, we go to TradingView. Then you click on search and then type in the crypto that you want, right? I'm on crypto. Let's say crypto I want to look up its file, FIL. All right, I click on file, make sure it's always USDT or US, whichever one. Not the biggest difference. All right, so after I click on it, what you want to do is you want to click on top here. Make sure you click on days or weeks, doesn't matter, days or weeks. And then you zoom out and keep on zooming out until you can't zoom out anymore. And then I want to look at this. If I see, right, it had this little boom, heartbeat, boom, heartbeat. You know those little like beep. And they're like beep when you watch that movie, like beep. And then like it starts beeping like, oh my gosh, we lost him, right? If it has this massive heartbeat, beep, beep, and then we lost him, what this means is you do not buy the crypto for the long term. You lost him. Beep, beep. RIP. We lost him. Let him rest in peace, right? We do not let him rest in peace. Let him do his thing, all right? We do not buy it for the long term. So then what we do now, right? If you still want to play with it, right? There's a few different ways we can do it. I'll teach you guys the easiest way. Quick in and out, quick in and out. Boom, boom. We're in, we're out, we're in, we're out. Quick transactions, right? Quick, 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 quick. And the reason why we want to be quick is because after this happens, right? After this drop, everyone else is going to look to sell. So it's very hard for it to continue to run up massively. It's typically always going to come back down. So that's why I'm saying quick in and out, because what I mean by those quick in and out is like quick in, I bought here, it goes up, I'm out, right? There's a really ugly line, but you guys kind of get like there's a support range here, kind of like, oh, I bought it in quick, what? It runs up, I'm out, I take my profit. Bought back in, It runs back up. Oh, I'm selling. I'm out. I take my profit. I'm buying in quick. I'm taking my profit. I'm selling it out quick, right? Like in quick and out. Now, that will be determined, back to what I said, is if you see it had this little massive pulse, like it's still alive, and then it was like, geez, RIP to this crypto. We're like, beep, oh, beep, oop. And then, oh my gosh, we lost him, RIP, right? Like the movies, right? And the reason why, because these, number one, are very difficult to trade because you don't know when it's going to finally drop out. And then number two, I've never, ever in my life seen a crypto go down 90%, right? When prices are still so high, because prices of things are still high. Bitcoin's still high, right? Go down 90%, right? And then, okay, I want to be clear. I'm talking about 90% in the bull run. Like when we're in the bear market, right? It does a massive drop like this and then still recover, right? We haven't seen a crypto project do that, where it drops that much when prices are moving bearish, bullish, right? And then still come back up to recover. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Jose signed up for the crypto class. I shall see you this evening, Jose. You guys, the crypto class isn't going to be here on TikTok, just so you guys know. It's going to be on Zoom. It'll be on the Zoom. All right. So that's that. Okay, question. I just want to know, has everyone here, let me get this, put a 1 in the chat. Do you think we will see it go up to $2 this year? Oh, $2. Yeah, well, it can hit $2. $2 is close, right? It can do $2, yeah. Because right now it's currently sitting at, let me scroll this over. Right now it's currently sitting at 154, right? So it can do $2. What's $2? $2 a 30% increase. No, it's not in español. Lo siento. Anglés. It's in English. It can do that. But one thing I will say is that don't wait for it to officially hit $2 to take some profit. Take some profit before it hits $2. You can even take profit before that, right? So I hope everybody enjoyed this live stream. Okay, Jose, if you need it in Spanish, this thing is going to be in English, like, because I'm the one teaching the strategies and everything for tonight. So it's gonna be in English. I'm sorry, my Espanol isn't that good. I'm just a kid born in Africa. So yeah. You guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. If you guys like all the strategies I shared, just remember this, you guys. Oh, I made 100% profit before a dip. Did you sell? Did you sell? I hope you sold. Oh, good. Perfect. So then you're good. But one thing I would say is don't wait until $2 because $2 is a psychological price level that a lot of people typically look at, right? Because if you're trading, right, you have to realize, like, when you're trading, it's kind of like it depends how you view it. There's different perspective. But when you're trading, you kind of can view it like it's you against everybody else in the world, right? Like it's you against everybody else. Because for you to be able to sell a crypto, someone has to be there to buy it, right? Like it's like anything. If I have this pen and I want to sell it, someone has to be there to buy it. If no one's there to buy it, then I can't sell it. And it's the same thing with these cryptos, right? All right, so that's why I said it's you against someone else. Oh, Bitcoin dropped. You see, I made a video. I told my private community, I'm like, guys, get ready. Bitcoin's going to drop. And I just received a notification that Bitcoin's dropping right now. I'm going to have to go back to a private community. We talked about this. Did you see in my private community, we did a trade and we sold our crypto. We took profit. I'm like, prices are going to drop, you guys. And now we're seeing prices drop. Look at that. Right? Look at this drop. You see, you got in my private community, we sold right here. We did a quick trade. We did a trade on Solana and Ethereum. We sold right here. Sell right here. We sold right here because I'm like, it's going to drop. And boom. You guys see it's dropping right now. Oh, we're seeing it live right now. What time is it? It's only 2:14. Why is it dropping at 2:14? Oh, it's dropping live. It's dropping live. Why is it dropping at 2:4? What the heck's happening? What day is it today? I knew it was going to drop. Good thing we took profit, right? And we already talked about when we're going to buy back in. All right. This is good. Everything's going according to... This is good. This is good. This is good. Let the bodies hit the floor. Jeez, bro. You got a call? It's all good, bro. Take your call. I understand. I understand. All right, yo, for everyone who signed up for the crypto class, I shall see you tonight at 7 p.m. Everyone else who has questions for me, leveling up, crypto strategy, crypto lesson, the link is in the bio, on my TikTok bio right here. This is your boy. You click right here. Voila, it'll take you to this page for the crypto class. Why 90% of people lose money in crypto? It's crazy to think that 90% of people lose money in crypto. But we're going to talk about how to become the 10% who profit consistently, because you could win if you know what you're doing. No. Yo, chill. TP said Bitcoin tanking to 38K. Bitcoin? Okay. You guys, Bitcoin is not going to tank like that. Like, crypto doesn't go down like that, right? Like, yeah, I can definitely go down that low. I can see that. But, like, it's not going to go, it's not going to go, boom, just drop all the way down like a straight line. Like, this is not going to happen. It's not going to go all the way down here to the 30K price range. Like, if prices move like this, right? And that's how we make money. Because when it runs up, when we're shorting, right? Because you can make money with crypto going down, right? So when crypto does these little drops, these little spike toward the upside, that's when you want to take your short right here. That's when you want to short. A lot of people mess up. And what they do is they try shorting when the crypto is already going down. Don't do that. That's how you go. That's how you stay part of the 90% that stay broke in crypto. That's how you stay part of 90% that go broke in crypto, you guys. Look at your crypto wallet right now. Everyone, look at your crypto wallet. Look at crypto. Even right while we speak live. Look at this. Today. Right now as we speaking. Red, red, red. I think we're seeing markets go down as we speak in real time. Right now, we're all seeing it, right? Because there's no reason to be losing all this money in crypto, right? It only happens if you don't know what you're doing. And if you take the time to know what you're doing, then we'll see. This is interesting. So the fact that right now is 217, the market is closing red. So we still have another 2 hours, a little bit under 2 hours, and then market is going to close. Then the Asian market is going to open. If our PM is negative, that means Europe and Asia is going to be negative. Ooh, all right, this might be what we're waiting for, right? This might be what we're waiting for. You know what's so crazy? Look at this. Let me show you guys a little sneak peek of what I said in my community. Let me show you guys a little sneak peek. Hang on. Never mind. I won't show. I can't show. All right. All All right, any crypto questions, send me a DM and I'll answer a question. Everybody else, I'll see you tonight in 5 hours when we do that crypto class. Come with all your questions, all your concerns, everything. We're going to break down the strategy that allowed me to make my first 6 figures in crypto. For you guys, come with your pad and pencil and notes. Love y'all.